You are watching William Patterson University Television.
Welcome back to the desk. The college football season is narrowing down, and the storylines are at an all-time high. Here to tell you about it is Matthew Goldman, Lamont Hampton, J.J. Wooders, and Jawar James. In the Big Ten championship game, we have an instant classic between the number one team in the nation, Ohio State Buckeyes, and the number 2 team, Indiana Hoosiers. Matt, compare the two teams in the nation.
I'd be delighted to. Ohio State versus Indiana in the Big Ten championship game. Indiana averaging about 44 points per game, as Ohio State is averaging about 37. Now, with points allowed, Indiana is just about 12. Ohio State allowing under single digits at 8.5. 57 total touchdowns for the Buckeyes, 70 for the Hoosiers. And then these are two of the least penalized teams in all of the country. 54 for 509 yards for Ohio State, and then 44 for 321 for the Hoosiers.
Yeah, I'll keep it with you, goalie. Indiana is widely regarded as the underdog here. So what do the Hoosiers need to do to take down the defending national champions?
Trust Curt Cignetti. He's 23-2 as the coach of Indiana. He took over from James Madison, which was a really good program there. When you're going up against a juggernaut like Ohio State, you need to rely on someone who knows how to win, and that's Curt Cignetti. He has guys like Fernando Mendoza, Omari Cooper in the Penn State game. Think about it. When all hope was lost, Mendoza led that drive down the field and hit Omari Cooper in the back of the end zone. He had 1 foot in. Perfect. So a guy like Cignetti is a leader amongst men, and that's somebody that needs to step in and really take charge in this game against Ohio State.
Jawad.
And let's get it right. It's the Ohio State University. But
sorry, Unc.
It's okay. But can we all bow our heads and pray? Because Indiana is going to need a miracle to win this game. For one, it's the number one offense in the nation, and Indiana, they have the number 3 defense in the nation. Let's just put it like that. They're not going to score. I even said it in our group chat. When Michigan had 9 points, they weren't going to score again. And Julian is saying it's a super saying. Ohio State by 21.
Are you like the Akinator or something? You know everything?
Nah, I just know sports, and I just know Ohio State will dominate and be the Big Ten, and we're going to take it all this year. It's okay.
Is that why you're in the Crimson?
I think
That's why I'm in the Crimson.
I think that's a biased
OHIO,
pick
baby.
from Jawar James. Mr. Big Ohio State fan over there. Lamont, I'll move it over to you.
Gerard, you're crazy. You said by 21? Well, the spread right now is 4.5, so I'm going to keep that in mind.
Okay.
Anyways, what I'm going to do and what the Indiana Hoosiers need to do is let them hang, fellas. Let them hang. Use what God gave you and let them hang. Right now, the Hoosiers are 12-0. The biggest one was against the Oregon Ducks. You're making that face. You don't know what God gave you? Look downstairs. Then you'll know what God gave you.
What are you saying?
I guess they got it yet. Okay.
What do you mean? Anyways, 30-20 against Oregon. They beat them, a big win over there, as well as a big win against Penn State on the road. Obviously, I cannot wait to see how this game goes, and it's going to be a good one, a Big Ten championship.
I am in utter shock by your answer. That was great. I mean, but like it was a little. I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut and move it over to Jawad here. Jawad? I mean, oh my God! Excuse me, JJ. I can't see today, ladies and gentlemen. My eyes.
Okay. We're just gonna forget all that ever happened. I'm sorry for the kids that's watching this, but it's just don't turn the ball over. Indiana just can't turn the ball over. They're really good at that. They don't turn the ball over that much. But Ohio State has honestly maybe the best offense in the nation. So Indiana cannot give them extra possessions because they could lose by 21 if they keep giving Ohio State extra possessions. Indiana just cannot turn the ball over if they want to upset Ohio State.
Come on now. Ohio State has the number 1 defense in the nation. Don't turn the ball over.
Indiana has the best offense in the nation.
Oh, they're going to turn up. Come on now. They're going to turn the ball over.
Look, if
Fernando
Indiana
Mendoza
doesn't turn it over, they have a good chance. They average 44
5
points
interceptions.
Throughout the whole season.
And how many does Super Saiyan have? Not that many. Not that. Come on. Indiana, look, who do they play this year? Nobody.
All right, Jordan, I got to move on here. Before the college football season has concluded, the coaching carousel has been madness. JJ, I'll go to you. What coach to a new team has caught your attention?
I'm going to go with John Summerall. John Summerall just was at Tulane, the Green Wave. Now he's at the Florida Gators, has 42 wins, 11 losses, 2 conference championship games, and 1 bowl win. I mean, with Troy, he was 23-4 with Troy, won a bowl game. With Tulane, he was 19-7. So he honestly knows how to come to new programs and get them winning really high. And he really needs to get this Gators team going because since the Tim Tebow days, this team has been so bad. And DJ Lagway is an absolute bum. So hopefully he can get him playing better football.
A bum is what he is.
Yes.
I don't know if he will get him to play better, but this is definitely a great hire for
That's
Florida.
another one of my favorite sayings, by the way, just to let you guys know. Goldie.
My pick is Lane Kiffin to LSU. This is right now the biggest story in all of sports, in my opinion. Kiffin showing his snake tendencies as he takes a job at LSU. He had something going very well in Oxford with Ole Miss. Unfortunately, he's a snake. 116 wins, 53 losses, 2 conference championships. Both of them were in the Conference USA at Florida Atlantic, and he has 4 bowl wins as a head coach. He's all about money. He's all about reputation. He's not allowed to coach in this playoff game for Ole Miss because they told him no. They hired Pete Golden, their interim defensive coordinator, and it's always a messy ending with Lane Kiffin. Think about the Raiders. Think about Tennessee. Think about being the offensive coordinator at Alabama. Think about USC. At USC, he was fired on a plane.
He's
a
on the
bum.
tarmac. They didn't even let him on the plane.
Listen, Lane Kiffin is a loser. He's going to LSU. That LSU program has not been good since 2019. And right now, it's something that stands out to me because I don't think he will win at LSU.
But how is he a snake when LSU pressured him and said, hey, we need your answer now? How is he a snake for that?
Snake for leaving.
Have you seen his
Well,
reputation?
he wanted to stay. He wanted to stay
have you
and
seen his?
coach.
No, he didn't. If he wanted to stay, he would stay there.
Again, how is he? How when the school is telling you, "Hey, I need an answer now, so we can continue
You whippersnapper?
our coaching search."
What, Gerard? What you're not understanding here is look at the tendencies that Lane Kiffin has had. He left the Raiders. He tried to get fired from the Raiders.
What?
He tried to get fired from Tennessee so he could take the USC job, his dream job, and he stunk there.
Yes.
And then as the offensive coordinator at Alabama, he did nothing.
Nothing.
Him and Saban, all they did was yell at each other. So that's why
Agreed.
he's gone. He's a loser, and this is why LSU's football program for the next 5 years is going to stink.
Again, this is not on him. This
Yes,
is
it
on a
is.
school.
Yes, it is. What are you not understanding?
He wanted to
What
sit
are you
there-
not understanding?
What
Lane
am I
Kiffin
not-
is
what are
such a
you-
bad head coach. He's won nothing. He has won
He's
zero. He has won nothing.
He was about to win this year.
No,
What are
he
you talking-
wasn't. No, he wasn't.
At least he took a team to the playoffs.
No, he
What do
wasn't.
you mean?
No, he wasn't. He was going to win nothing. He was going to win absolutely zero. Ole Miss can never win the big game. You know why? Because Kiffin
Did I
is
say
a
they was
bad
gonna
head
win the
coach.
game?
He will stink at LSU. And guess what? He is terrible.
He won. What are you talking about? He's terrible.
He's won nothing.
That man. Again, this is what's wrong with the
He's
college
won
football
nothing.
schedule.
All right, gentlemen. I got to go to Gerard with your pick here.
Wow. That's wild. But I am going to go with the man from the Stanford Cardinal, Tavita. Look at you. Tavita Pritchard, the OC from the Washington Commanders. And he went to Stanford. He's so he's going back to his alma mater. This is where he started coaching. And he was a grad assistant, moved up to the offensive coordinator until he left, right? Went to the NFL. People always thought he wasn't going to do good, but turned it around. He even is the one responsible for developing Jaden Daniels in his first few years. So him going back to the college level and going to a program who has been struggling here as of late, and also this is Matthew Stafford.
Stafford?
No, not Matthew
Andrew
Stafford.
Luck.
Andrew Luck. I don't know why I want to keep calling him Matthew Stafford. But this is also Andrew Luck's first actual coach as the general manager of the Cardinals. So I'm really ready to see how this is going to play out for that school and the team.
Lamont, I'll move it over to you.
All right, enough of all that. So let's get Bob Chesney to UCLA. The man from James Madison going all the way to UCLA is going to be a great one. He's a winner. 131 wins total in his whole coaching career, 51 losses, 7 conference championships, 7 bowl games. Out Salve Regina, D3. He won in Rhode Island 3 seasons, 23-9, ECAC champions, 2012. D2 Assumption, he went there, he won. Went to Holy Cross, he went there and won. Went to JMU of 2 seasons only, went there and won. What UCLA needs, they need a winner, especially going to the Big Ten, going all the way in sunny California. It's going to be big, it's going to be nice. He's following Sinetti's footsteps, going from JMU to the Big Ten, and now what? We're going to see.
It's a fantastic pick.
Definitely is.
The Heisman race is currently in college football is one of the most uncertain in recent memory. Lamont, I'll stick with you. Who do you have winning the Heisman in 2025?
My 2025 Heisman has to be Fernando Mendoza, the quarterback from Indiana, who's going to take on the Ohio State Buckeyes this weekend. Mendoza, 7 out of 9 last Heisman winners have been quarterbacks. 5 of them were transfers. Mendoza was a transfer from like I said, from California to Indiana, and he's been lighting it up. So he slings the ball like he's rocking the 80s and going all over. But 2,758 passing yards, 32 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 243 rushing yards, and 6 more touchdowns on the ground. Mendoza is going to be the Heisman winner. Is currently favored so far this year.
But who has he played though to like?
He's going to play the Buckeyes, and he's going to give them hell. Watch.
But what about
go out there and he's going to light it up.
What about the past? Who they play this season?
Oregon. Beat them on the road in Oregon. JJ,
Okay,
you know
one.
a little bit about
That's
that.
one.
Okay, and beat the Penn State. Penn State, just because their record is bad this year, going to Penn State, that's a big win. And like you said, in a last-minute touchdown, a big touchdown, that's a Heisman moment, Gerard. Sayers doesn't have that. They blow everybody out of the water. Jeremiah Smith doesn't have that. I don't know what they're doing over there. And guess what? If you want to have the Heisman moment this weekend, we're going to see.
Wait, tell me. Well, good thing my husband is not coming from Ohio State, so that's okay.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Hey.
Mendoza's going to prove he's a Heisman this weekend.
Heisman candidate.
JJ,
Prove he's a Heisman.
JJ, I'll swing things over to you. Who do you have winning the Heisman?
Well, I'm going to keep it with Ohio State. I'm going to go with Julian Sain. Julian Sain has thrown for over 3,000 yards this year, has a completion percentage of over 78, 30 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. Julian Sain had his Heisman moment against Michigan on Saturday, and he's going to have it again against Indiana. Quite literally, if Julian Sain was able to go out of this draft class, he would be the best quarterback in his class. So I expect Julian Sain to really show out against Indiana this weekend.
When was the last time a freshman?
He's not. He's a redshirt freshman, so it's
he's
not a
basically
true
a
freshman. It was
sophomore.
Johnny Manziel. Don't
Exactly.
ever disrespect Money Manziel.
Oh, I'm not disrespecting Manziel. I was just asking.
If you don't know, now you know.
Goodness gracious.
Goldie.
All right, my pick for the Heisman, I don't care about the narrative. I don't care if it's a quarterback on the best team in the nation. I want Diego Pavia. Yes, I said it. 3,200 passing yards, 71.2% completion percentage. Diego Pavia has 27 passing touchdowns. He has 9 on the ground, 826 rushing yards. With Diego Pavia, there's no cooler quarterback in college football than Pavia. Johnny Manziel was my college football hero as a young man. And now, seeing Pavia do what he's doing, it's spectacular. It's amazing. I don't think that Sain, Mendoza, Dante Moore, even you think Ty Simpson could do anything on this Vanderbilt team and lead them to 10 wins. But with Diego Pavia, he's doing that. He's doing it to perfection. And I love what I'm seeing out of the young man. And he hangs out with Theo Vaughn. It's awesome. Everything he does. That's aura. Aura. Everything Vanderbilt has with Diego Pavia is aura. He was a transfer from New Mexico State. And now comes to Vandy, and he rocks the SEC up. Hopefully, this is not the last I see of Diego Pavia.
And before New Mexico State, he was a JUCO transfer. From JUCO to Heisman. What a time to be.
Gerard, finish us off with your pick for the Heisman.
I gotta go with the running back, Jeremiah Love, the junior from Notre Dame. That man does it all. Over 1,000 yards on the season, over 20 touchdowns. The man can just do it all. He's done it his whole career. Number 5 on some draft boards. And he's also he's the first player to win both the prestigious Golden Homer and the Manning Award in the same year. What else does he need? The man has done it time and time again. Every year he gets better and better and better. We're going to see him on Sundays, and he's going to be holding that trophy up that Saturday.
You know what the best thing about Jeremiah Love is? He shares a backfield. He splits carries with Jadarian Price.
And
he's
still
putting the
is doing
numbers
it.
he's putting up is wild.
So we're going to see them. In Notre Dame, one of the knocks is they are independent, and I do wish they do join the conference so they could have a better resume. But with how they play, hey, this man deserves that Heisman.
It wouldn't be an episode of WP Sports Desk without an early championship prediction. Gerard, I'll keep things with you, or start things with you. As the resident Ohio State Buckeyes fan, who do you have taking home the Natty in 2026?
Of course, it's the reigning, defending, undisputed national champions, OHIO, Ohio State Buckeyes. I'm calling them right now. We're taking it all. Number 1 offense in the country. Number 3, I'm excited over here. The number 1 defense in the country. The number 1 special teams in the country. Yes, the number 3 offense in the country, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. We have Julian Super Saiyan in the backfield. We also have Bo Jackson, the running back, who has shown out this year. So, Ohio State is taking it all. Big Ten title game and the national championship. Let's go. Not even a question.
Just because your name Bo Jackson don't mean you're going to play like Bo Jackson.
He plays like run him over, truck him.
Okay.
All right, pipe down, 38-year-old. Pipe down.
Never. Never.
All right, Lamont, I'll move things over to you.
Anyway, let's go with the real OU, Oklahoma University. Not going to put a hat on. It's not going to fit. But the real OU is the team that's going to go looking pretty good in the SEC. 10-2 record, 5 top 25 wins, 14 at Tennessee, and against Alabama when they were ranked number 4. Back-to-back weeks while we're at it, they have the number 7 defense according to Sports Reference. They have 9 interceptions, 9 forced fumbles on the season, gets up an average of 275 yards a game. That's pretty good when you're in college, as well as John Mateer is starting to get healthy. When a man is healthy, he's going to look good on the field. As well, another stat, a little fun fact, the last 2 national championship games had transfer quarterbacks, Michael Penix 2024 and Riley Leonard in 2025 with Notre Dame. Mateer is a transfer. Let's see if that can happen.
So you do know your Sooners got to go through the Buckeyes in the second round right now with how the brackets.
First of all, my Sooners will handle your Buckeyes if I'm a Sooner fan, without doubt. If your Buckeyes can't even handle the Hoosiers,
What?
You're worried. You're worried about the wrong
somebody
thing.
get the belt.
You got to think that the present rather than the future,
Exactly.
Gerard. You got to focus on the one matchup compared to the other.
Exactly.
There's no reason you're already thinking in the head. No, and
What?
guess what?
We're about
And
to-
guess what, Mont? You're wrong. Oklahoma will not be winning the title
We're
this
about
year.
to put
They're not
Indiana
even
on our
close. They're
knee.
not going to make it out of the first round.
Hey, to each his own. We're going to see. Time will tell, fellas. Time will tell.
All I'm going to say is you always think this is 1970 where Woody Hayes is coaching the team. So that's
What?
all I
Ryan-
got to say.
Coach
And Bruce
Ryan
Jankowski was the wide
Matt
receiver for that team,
Patricia.
too.
Matt Patricia. Oh, my goodness. Matt Patricia. Are we serious? You
Hey,
don't mention Matt Patricia?
Coach
Hey.
Pencil?
Hey, at least, you know what? Yes,
least what?
he didn't make it as a head coach. Ryan Day went and got him and said, hey, come be a DC down here. And what's happened? We have the number 1 defense in the country. What do you mean?
All right, I got to go to Mr. JJ right here with his pick for the winner of the national championship.
Well, I guess Mont's not going to be here next week, so do good with Oklahoma. But I'm going to go with Oregon. I am an Oregon fan, but this is really not biased because Oregon's number 5, and Oregon could easily be in the top 4 if you want to be honest. Nobody wants to see Oregon. They're a top 10 offense.
Ohio State
They're
would.
solid defense. You know what we did to Ohio State last year.
No,
But it's just look.
What-
it's
wait,
just
what
they
y'all
got,
do?
Look, they got us in the playoffs. Look, they got Oregon in the playoffs.
What y'all do? Y'all lost 41-21.
Look, y'all got us.
What did y'all
look,
do?
Y'all lost
Look,
41.
it's all good. It's all good.
What
'Cause
happened?
This year, we got Dante Moore, we got DeCarrion Moore, and that offense is going to lead us to the national championship.
That's not it.
You guys
No,
are
that's
all
not
wrong.
You couldn't even get out of the Big Ten. And y'all thought y'all going to go somewhere.
All right, Gerard, I got to hit Mr. Goldman with his pick.
It's a Georgia Bulldogs. Who's that walking down the track? No one's going to finish this? All right. Last year on the desk, I picked SMU to win the title. I was completely wrong. So why not just play it safe this year and take the Georgia Bulldogs? Gunnar Stockton has elevated his play so much throughout the last couple of weeks. Nate Frazier is one of the best running backs in the country. Zachariah Branch is a top 10 wide receiver. The offensive line is fantastic. Defensively, they have a ton of players who are really substantial. Christian Miller, KJ Bolden. KJ Bolden was an All-American as a freshman last year. You also have CJ Allen. You have Erlene Wilson. It's a well-balanced team, and I'd rather take an amazing SEC team over an amazing Big Ten team.
All right, that will wrap it up for college football. Once again, thank you to Renee Wells and Jack Goble for taking the time out of their day to be here with us for this special segment. We wish them both luck and the basketball teams luck as they move forward into the season. And a huge thank you to Matt Tadino for helping coordinate this interview to make it all possible. Don't forget to follow us at SportsDeskWP for updates and more. Thank you to all the cast and crew, and a big shout out to our wonderful studio manager, Al Clark. From Studio B in Hamilton Hall, and from everyone here at the desk, I'm Tyler Cooper saying so long. See you next Friday for a final telecast of the semester right here on WPTV.